Hi everyone, welcome to week 13 of class. We're going to go over to the weekly folder where we are talking about assessment and intervention. In your overview this week, it lets you know that you will actually have 2 journals to submit. You have a discussion board to participate in. There is a Reading Rockets course module on assessment, and there is also a new assignment that's being announced. So let's get started with a classroom observation expectations. You are asked in your weekly schedule to observe a teacher implementing some sort of assessment, literacy assessment, obviously, in a K-5 classroom. Discuss assessment practices with the teacher and get some input from them about how they feel about assessment and how they use the data from their assessment strategies. You also are now this week supposed to be implementing your comprehension activity plan that was due by midnight on Monday. So you should have that submitted so that you can implement it in the classroom. In your reading and practice folder, you'll notice that you do not have a reading assignment from your textbook this week. You are completing the Reading Rockets assessment course module and looking at a couple of other resources related to assessment strategies, this overview of assessment, this article about data-driven instruction. All of that information about assessment and training on assessment is going to prepare you for an upcoming assignment, which is an assessment implementation. When you click this link, it is going to take you to the past phonological awareness screening test. So it is an assessment tool that you are going to practice implementing in a classroom. You need to read over these instructions and this assignment. You need to click on the link and access the past assessment. And you also, first and foremost, need to get permission to administer this assessment on 2 children that are in kindergarten through 3rd grade. Okay, those instructions are right there. So main thing for this week is to become familiar with the assignment and gain permission to assess a student. Now let's click on the past assessment tool. You are going to need to do some reading this week. There is a this is pretty much a manual is the words I'm trying to come up with for how to administer the past with students. So here is the portion of the file that you need to read and understand, kind of an overview of how to administer this test. It gives you some background information about the test, and it also explains how to administer it and how to score it. You need to read this on your own and get an understanding of how to score the test. Then you're going to go back and you're actually going to download the actual test. And here it is. There is a Form A, it's a couple of pages long, and a Form B. And I believe there's a Form C as well, and there is a Form C. For this assignment, you only need to administer Form A, because Form B and C, when you read in the manual, you'll see that those relate to if you have to continually administer this assessment with students so that they don't just memorize the concepts and the words on the form that you're using. So you will only need Form A for this, and your instructions for how to administer the past assessment is right here loaded there. It is a simple tool to work with, so that's why we chose it as a practice activity. The other thing is there is as well an instructional video here. So yes, you have the option to read the manual, but I've also provided a video of someone administering a past assessment and scoring it as they administer it. So my recommendation would be become familiar with it, read how to do it, watch the video to see how someone else does it, and then you can go back to it and kind of read through that handbook again while you're in the process of getting your permission form signed this week. So assignments this week that are due this week are a discussion board, and 2 journal assignments. The first journal assignment is your comprehension activity plan lesson reflection. You should be implementing that in the classroom this week and reflecting on how well prepared you were and how the students responded to your activity. You need to do a reflection from the assessment training module and submit your classroom observation log. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'm happy to guide you in any way, and have a great week.